YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for today's practice. Just coming to begin in child's pose, grounding down our energy, coming back into our body. So bringing our big toes together, the knees out wide, walking our fingertips forward and bringing our forehead to the floor. Taking this moment to connect back to our breath. Deeply inhaling, filling our belly, and exhaling, letting it all go. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling our hips move towards the backs of our heels. Taking one more inhale and exhale here. And then slowly walking your hands back towards you. Interlacing our hands behind our back and pulling our hands towards the ground. Bringing our shoulder blades together, opening up this chest area. Perhaps taking our gaze up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale through your nose. Open mouth, big exhale out. Bringing the hands back to rest on your legs. Taking a few circles here and stretching out our neck. So bringing the chin towards the chest. And then away. Taking the gaze up to the ceiling. And back down. Moving in a slow, mindful, circular motion. Softening at the shoulders. And then taking it the other way. Continuing to breathe. And then coming to stillness, let's inhale, we're lifting the arms up above head. And exhale back down. One more inhale up. And exhale down. Awesome. Moving on to hands and knees now. Checking in that our wrists are in line with our shoulders and our knees are in line with our hips. Knees are hip width distance. We're just taking a few hip circles here, so taking the hips towards the back of your mat and then bringing it forward. Just letting yourself choose how big or small you want these movements to be. Maybe bringing the hips all the way forward. Continuing to breathe here as you inhale, moving forward. Exhale, bring the hips back. Let's take it the other way. Inhale, moving forward. Exhale, back. Coming to tuck the toes. And as we inhale, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Pedaling out the feet here. Arms are nice and strong. Pushing out through the knuckles. Pressing the heels towards the floor. Maybe bending at the knees. Big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale out. One more breath in. And exhale out. Taking our gaze forward, let's slowly move towards the front of our mat. bringing our feet towards our hands. If, like me, you're also pregnant or you're just experiencing a bit of tension in the lower back, you're going to want to bend your knees here as we fold forward, and maybe even taking the feet a bit wide to make space for your belly. So folding forward here, allowing the head to hang. Your hands are either at the ground or at your shins. Walking the fingertips over to the left foot. Exhaling out and taking it over to the right. The head's heavy here. Coming back to center. Maybe taking a few nods, so he's doing yes, the head, and no. Then we're going to take an inhale, lift halfway, hands go to shins or to the thighs, flat back. And exhale, fold forward, bending at the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. And this time taking it all the way to stand. Taking the arms up above head. Exhaling back down. Inhaling, arms above head. And this time as we exhale, we're going to fold all the way forward, bending at the knees. Hands come to shins or floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming to stand. Taking arms above head. Exhale down, folding forward. Finding a little flow here, so inhaling, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, coming to stand, arms above head. Exhale, arms down. Just taking this moment here to come back to our breath. So bringing one hand to the belly and one to the heart. Legs are nice and strong here. Lifting up through the heels. Finding length in the spine, standing nice and tall. As we breathe in, feeling our belly expand. And as we exhale, feeling the belly fall. 2 more rounds of breath here. Big exhale out. Bringing the hands to the hips now. Your feet are either hip width apart or a bit wider if you're wanting a bit of extra support. I'm just taking some hip circles here. So just bringing the hips to the front left, to the front right, the back right, back left. And just as we were doing on our hands and knees, working with our breath. So as the hips are going forward, we're inhaling. And as they're going back, exhaling. Really connecting this movement with our breath. Adding that mindfulness, even into the smallest actions. Maybe even wanting to bend the knees here. Again, choosing how big or small you want these actions to be. And taking it over to the other side. Might look a bit weird, but that's okay. And matching our movement with our breath is a really nice indicator to see where we're rushing, or perhaps how our breathing might be short and shallow. Maybe we're needing to extend that inhale extend that exhale. And then making those circular motions a little bit smaller until you come to standstill. And then we're going to move now into tree pose. So we're just going to do a simple variation here. So taking our left foot, grounding that into the floor, and bringing our right foot to sit either at our ankle, and our hip will tend to flare out to whatever foot is grounded. So you're really wanting to be mindful of that as you inhale, zipping up that left hip back into center. And you might just be here for today where your right foot's just still grounded on the floor, resting against the left ankle, and the hands are on the hips. Or perhaps you're wanting to do a bit of a challenge for yourself, and then inhale, bringing that foot towards the shin. Being careful you don't want that right foot resting on the knee. It is either at the shin or at the ankle, or even bringing it up towards your inner thigh. I think today I'll be here. Finding that focus point for yourself. Be mindful of your breath. Taking one last round of breath here, inhaling. And exhale out, bring that foot down. Nice. Just walk the feet out here. Grounding in that right foot now into the floor. And then again, just deciding where you are today. Wherever you are in your practice. Perhaps you're here, or perhaps you're wanting to challenge yourself a bit. Being mindful that that right hip isn't flaring out. Finding length in the spine. So as you begin to straighten your back here, it'll also bring that hip back into center. Finding your focus point. Continuing to inhale and exhale. Allowing yourself to be in this moment of stillness. One more round of breath at your own pace. And then bringing that foot back down. Taking a few extra breaths here. As we inhale, lift the arms up above head. Exhale back down. Maybe even closing the eyes here. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, bringing them down. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, rain them down. Inhaling, bringing the arms up. Exhale, back down. Bring both hands to either the belly or to your heart space. Keeping the eyes closed. Coming to end off our practice, feeling strong in the legs within our body. Feeling calm. Feeling more connected to ourselves and our breath. Thanking yourself for giving you this time to show up on your mat and fill your cup. Softening your jaw, relaxing the shoulders down. Taking a breath in, and big sigh out. One more breath in, and let it all go. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today for our practice. I'll see you on the mat next Tuesday.